Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. I'm doing fantastic. There was video number 1 earlier on. If you did not catch it, you can catch it right here. If you are watching on any device except TV, you should be able to see a link right here now. So make sure you click over there and check out that video of the news from earlier on. We've had more news since. De Zerbi is officially leaving Brighton. All I'm saying is, Chelsea, don't you even move an inch. An inch. Don't even think about it. There's a big stop sign. It says stop. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. I do think either Bayern Munich, maybe Barca, but I reckon Bayern Munich are about to snap up De Zerbi. We will see. Graham Potter, I reckon, is going back to Brighton. If I have to call it now, it's a thought that has popped into my head. I reckon, look, Potter stayed out of a job for this long. Surely he's going back to Brighton. Surely. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But that's Brighton. And that's the last we'll mention of them. We've also had, and this is why I'm so happy, Chelsea women have won the league again. 5 in a row. How? They went to Old Trafford and they smashed Man United. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6. I was going to say not 6. That's how carried away I got. 6-0 to Chelsea. Beautiful performance. Man City had no say in the matter in terms of the league title. So all I can say, Chelsea women, I'm super proud. I really am. I'm so happy for Chelsea women, for that team, for those players. There's 2 players that are leaving. There's Maren, there's Fran as well, Fran Kirby. She scored the 6th goal. I mean, how beautiful is that? She came on and she got the goal to say goodbye. Chelsea's all-time highest goal scorer for the women. She's basically, funnily enough, she's basically the Chelsea women's Frank Lampard. Hello, Fran. Yeah. Was Emma Hayes. I'm gutted she's leaving. I really am gutted that she's leaving because what a gaffer. What a manager. Overall, what a manager. And I'm sad that she's leaving. I wish her all the best. That's the best send-off I think she could have asked for. You cannot get a better send-off than that. 6-0, 5th league title in a row, 7th league title in 9 years. Her last 12 years at Chelsea have just been creme de la creme. She's our greatest ever manager. She's our women's version of Jose, you could say. Trophy after trophy after trophy. But again, just like Jose, there's one trophy that we couldn't get done. And it stings. It stings. Now it stings for Emma as well. I had it enough with Jose and now I've got it for Emma. The fact that we've not won a Champions League is, I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. But that's the best send-off that she could have asked for. I want to say a huge thank you to Emma Hayes. Thank you for everything. We're going to miss you. Thank you beyond belief. Good luck in America. We hope you go and kill it. Not too much, because, if you come up against England, I'm afraid we're going to have to go against you. And if you come up against England, do us a favour, please, and, let us win. You're English, after all. But again, huge thank you. We wish you the best. We love you and we'll miss you. Thank you, Emma Hayes. Round of applause for Emma Hayes. Now they're going to have to amend the shed wall. She's on the shed wall now. They're going to have to add another trophy on there. So, looking forward to seeing that. Now, the final day tomorrow. This is the preview. This is very fitting because I've got Millie Bright in front of me now. She's being interviewed. Again, Chelsea women's version of JT. They've got everything. These women, they've got everything. They've got old Chelsea, basically. It's ridiculous. But anyway, shout out Millie Bright. I love Millie Bright. She is literally proper die-hard, nonsensical, crazy John Terry type-esque sort of player. And I love it. Proper captain. But I'm seeing it now. If I get to see the trophy lift in time, I will react to that in time. If not, then Chelsea have won it anyway. But the final day tomorrow, Chelsea versus Bournemouth. And we've got other games to talk about as well, because this is a preview for the final day. Chelsea can get Europa League done and dusted tomorrow. There's a few factors at play. Similarly for the league title, Man City are ahead and they're favourites, but they can still lose it. So it's not done just yet. So we are going to go into the detail. On top of that, Liverpool say goodbye to Jurgen Klopp. Now this one's going to sting for them, right? Let's start off with Chelsea. Let's start off the Bournemouth game. So going into this game, what's required, the requirements are pretty easy to understand, right? We're currently in 6th. We don't even need to look behind us anymore. Newcastle and United, they're behind us. Done. They're 3 points behind us as well. Man United will not finish above us. They won't. Unless they win 10-0. It's not happening. So that's done. They will finish behind us. Newcastle can still finish behind us if they win and we lose. But, again, it's in our control. Chelsea need a draw tomorrow to finish the league in 6th. To definitely finish, we need a draw. Now, if we finish in 6th, we need Manchester United to lose the FA Cup final. Then the Europa League spot will be given to 6th. If the Europa League spot is given to the FA Cup winner, then it has to be Manchester United because Man City are already in the Champions League. So that's where if we need to hope Man City lose the cup final. Now, there is a way that we can afford to not rely on Manchester United, and this one's going to require quite a little bit of help. Not quite a little bit of help, quite a lot of help. Enter Sheffield United. Hello, lads. How you doing? Hope you're well. Listen, we know you're relegated. We know you're bottom of the league. We know you've lost your last 5 games. We know you've got nothing to play for. But listen, if we slip you a 20 under the table, could you do us a favour, please, and beat Tottenham? Because here's where it gets interesting. If, and it's a big if, but if, and it's at Bramall Lane, so you never know, but if Sheffield United beat Tottenham, if Tottenham lose at Bramall Lane and Chelsea beat Bournemouth, it's the only way this can happen, we will finish 5th. And if we finish 5th, we will get Europa League without having to even think about the FA Cup final. So tomorrow, we will be paying attention to what's going on at Sheffield United, and we hope that Tottenham will do the most Tottenham thing that they could possibly do. It's in the name, it's in their DNA, it's in their flipping badge, it's in everything that they stand for, right? They are bottlers. So, please, Tottenham, could you just be Tottenham, and could you just please play the history of the Tottenham, as Mr. Chiellini once put, and could you please just bottle this result, please? That way, we can finish above Tottenham. Because if that happens, that would just be poetry. It would be poetry. We'll see what happens. Don't hold your breath, because it's Sheffield United we're having to rely on here. There's one team that you don't want to rely on, it's them. But you never know. You never know. So we will be here on the watch long tomorrow to react to it all and see what happens. But that's Chelsea. Now going into this game, Reece James is suspended. Mudryk is injured with concussion. He's out for the rest of the season because the season ends tomorrow, basically. So we'll see Mudryk next season, and we'll see Reece James next season, who is serving a ban, and also the next 3 games in the league when we start the new season. He'll be banned for that as well. So that's that. As Chelsea women are collecting their medals, and we're very close to the title lift, and I'm looking forward to this. Oh man, I think this is going to be pretty mad. I think it's going to be Millie Bright and Emma Hayes to lift the trophy together, because Emma's leaving the club. So this is going to be emotional. This is emotional. But that's the latest with Chelsea. Basically, everyone else is but yet they're lifting it together. They're lifting it together. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You don't normally see managers lift it at the same time. And Chelsea champions, Chelsea champions. I miss saying this. Man, Chelsea men, can we fix up? Please, can we fix up? Can we lift some silverware, please? But very proud of the women, and again, very proud of Emma and everyone, and good luck. That means a lot. Now, Nkunku probably going to come in for Mudryk, so I will get to the starting 11 shortly. And aside from that, Gusto to come in for Reece James. Everything else I expect to say the same relatively, except this is also Thiago Silva's last game for Chelsea. So we have to say goodbye to Thiago Silva tomorrow. Now that's going to be emotional as well. Loads of goodbyes, man. What's going on? But Thiago Silva has a massive display that is ready for him. That's been made by We Are The Shed. A massive Brazilian flag, and I think there's Thiago on it or something. I don't know, but we'll see it in the stands tomorrow. I think after the game, Thiago's going to be talking as well to the fans to say goodbye. So Thiago Silva, we get to see him for the last time tomorrow. That's going to hit too. So that's basically it for Chelsea. And for Bournemouth, well, I'll be honest, I don't know their team news, but I expect a similar sort of lineup. I expect ex-Chelsea Cobham graduate Dominic Solanke to feature. I expect all their main men to be in line, and hopefully Chelsea can get the job done. Now, elsewhere, we have the title race. Man City, Arsenal. Now, Man City are at home to West Ham. Arsenal are at home to Everton. I expect Arsenal to beat Everton. I expect Man City to beat West Ham. Now, the only way that this could go left is if Man City lose or draw. Yes, or draw. Arsenal needs City to draw or less. If that happens and Arsenal win against Everton, Arsenal win the league. So it's not done, just like a lot of people actually think. Not yet. Man City need to basically bottle it. They need to win. If they win, it's done. Arsenal could win 800-0 and they would still do not do anything. Man City need to avoid a draw. They need to just win. Now, if Man City draw and Arsenal draw or lose, then they still win the league. If Man City lose and Arsenal lose, which would be crazy, then that'd be severe bottling on Arsenal's part, then Man City will still win the league. So that's that. In terms of Liverpool as well, we say goodbye to Jurgen Klopp. That's going to be huge for Liverpool. I think there's going to be tears. I think emotions. I think he's going to cry. They're going to cry. Everyone's going to cry. I think it's going to be crazy at Anfield tomorrow because he's been one of, if not the best manager that Liverpool could possibly ask for, and massive emotions to Anfield without a doubt. Liverpool have nothing to play for, so I think tomorrow's all going to be about Jurgen. And I look forward to seeing it. They play against Wolves at home at Anfield, so perfect settings to say goodbye to Jurgen Klopp. And I have to say, yeah, we've had our run-ins in terms of Chelsea and Liverpool and all of that, but I have to say, Jurgen Klopp in terms of the Premier League, I think will be missed. Top manager, has done a lot for Liverpool. Good luck to him. Congrats on all his achievements, and I wish him the best going forward. Going back home to Germany and seeing, time out there and seeing what he does next. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to be next for him in the world of football after he comes back from a break. I expect him to take a break. We'll see what happens. So that's that in relation to the Premier League and what's left to play for. Let's get into the starting 11 for tomorrow and what I think Chelsea are going to do. So here it is. So here's the starting 11. Like I've mentioned, it's pretty straightforward. Cucurella on the left, inverting, doing his madness. We expect that. Thiago Silva alongside Chalobah has to be the centre-back pairing for tomorrow. Has to be. Thiago Silva will play. And look, I also want to put this out there. Thiago Silva needs to lead the team out tomorrow. He needs to be the captain for the game. He has to. For 90 minutes, no one takes it off him. It's the way to say goodbye to him. It's a way to say thank you. And he deserves it. So Thiago Silva, captain tomorrow, no questions asked. Alongside him, Chalobah, who's done a great job so far since he's been reintroduced into the team. And on the right side, Gusto fills in for Reece James. No complaints there. Centre mid, we keep it the same. Caicedo, Gallagher. There's a balance there. There's a blend. It's working. I have to say, I did not expect that to work. I did not expect Caicedo to give Gallagher to give Caicedo balance. And I did not expect Gallagher to function well in a double pivot. We saw Gallagher in a double pivot under Thomas Tuchel, do you remember? And that looked horrible in terms of Gallagher. But in this, alongside Caicedo, they offer balance to each other and it works. So there's that. Palmer just ahead of him, without question. On the left, Nkunku fills in for Mudryk and, maybe he tucks in a little bit. Gallagher shifts over to the left at times. We've seen that. And Nkunku offers support to Nico Jackson up top. Madueke on the right. And Cole Palmer down the middle, of course. Nico Jackson up top. Without a doubt and without question. And I hope Nico gets a goal tomorrow and increases his tally to 17, maybe 18. That's actually, look, have to be real here. That's a tally no one really expected. I didn't. I thought he'd be lucky to get to double figures. So that's that. So congrats to Nico, honestly. It's not been great. It's not been the best season. He's admitted that. He could have done better and I stick with that and I want more. But those numbers don't lie too, and fair play to him for getting them. So, right place, right time. And that's what you want from a striker, to be fair. So, good luck and congrats to Nico. So that basically is my starting 11. Let me know down in the comments what you think, if you agree or disagree, and what you would do tomorrow in terms of the starting 11. As I tell you guys to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell before we wrap up, prediction time. I think we get a win tomorrow. I think the feeling's going to be quite emotional. I think focused. I think high intensity. I think we've got momentum. I think we'll ride it. I think we know what we have to do. I don't expect complacency. I expect Chelsea to go out there and try to win, get the job done, get it over and done with, and hope that Tottenham live by their name and bottle it. That would just be poetry. That happens, we don't even need to think about the cup final. If it doesn't, and they win or they draw, then fair enough, and we finish 6th, fair enough. Then we just got to watch the FA Cup final, which there will be a watch long for, and we hope that United lose. And City destroy them. So once again, we'll be supporting City and hoping they get the job done. So that's it, basically. My prediction is Chelsea 3, Bournemouth 0. I'm confident. We'll see what happens. So, let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. And I will catch all of you tomorrow on the watch along. Make sure you're here for that. We'll be covering the entire final day, watching Chelsea predominantly, focusing on Sheffield United, Tottenham, but keeping an eye on City, Arsenal, and Liverpool as well, as they said for their game. It's just goodbye. It's just vibes. But that's basically it. I will see all of you then. Thank you so much for watching, people. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care. And peace.